So let's see, Mutha Truckers. My man is here at $101,000 already. It's November. You still got 2 more months left, right? And this is a man that's chilling half the time, right?
And keep in mind, I didn't throughout the whole year in total, I done probably took off in all like 3 months out the whole year. 3 months.
In 5 of those 7 years, I kind of worked about how many jobs?
20 some jobs.
20 something jobs. What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to the Asian My Show. We're hanging out here at the Mecca Chrome Shop. Come visit us at the 595. We got a couple other locations as well. But we got a subscriber. We got a YouTuber, actually, here. Came to visit and wanted to share his story. So a little bit of Trucker's Confessions time. So first off, introduce yourself.
I go by the name T.Y The Trucker on YouTube.
All right, cool. I'm going to put that down below right away so that in the descriptions and pinned comment, people can see you. They can look you up if they like what you're talking about. So, how long you been trucking, brother?
I've been trucking 7 years now.
7 years?
7 years.
You know, first question is, how you get that bald head so shiny, man? I got a bald head. Mine don't shine like that.
I had to cut it this morning before I left to come do this interview.
Hey, I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So wait up. Because I was going to say, do all truck drivers look like this? You know what I mean?
I don't know. It's your opinion. I don't know.
I know. They always come correct, right?
Yeah.
But let's talk about your situation. So 7 years. We talked a little bit behind camera.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, I said, hey, what's something crazy about you? And you said, well, in 5 of those 7 years, I kind of worked about how many jobs?
20 some jobs.
20 something jobs.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about that. How the hell do you jump 20 something jobs? What was in your mind and what were you thinking for your family at that time?
So to be honestly, at that time, I did not have my family in mind. I was just thinking about myself, trying to find a perfect job. That's what I was trying to strive for. But didn't know it's not a perfect job in sight, nowhere. It's what you make it. It's going to be a job. It's going to be a job.
Man, so, you're looking, and that happens to a lot of us, we're looking for this perfect job. And, what were some of the things that you didn't like about each job that made you kind of say, hey, maybe I should try another job?
It varied from the pay or the management, dispatcher, just the amount of hours I worked at that particular job. So I was thinking, see what I would do was, okay, I'd be working at the current job, and then I will be looking on the internet on Craigslist at some more jobs on the online. Oh wow, I see this job online, look very appealing. And I'm like, let me click on it, and then they'll start telling me the details, but didn't know that jobs they're kind of like car salesmen. They're gonna try to paint the picture. And like the recruiters, they're going to try to paint the picture, make it seem like it's all of this in a bag of chips, but it's really not. They're just trying to get you in the door so they can make money off you.
Man, so all you Mutha Truckers out there, man, know the truth. We talk about this a lot on the show. Before you can find the perfect job, first thing you got to do well is know how to drive a truck. So
exactly,
stay with the company that maybe will teach you how to drive a truck, right, and get you where you're comfortable.
Right.
But basically, all these 20 jobs, we don't even got to name them. They all say the same shit and lie, huh?
Same stuff. So at the end of it all, I look back, I was like, wow, I just got played.
And so from there, what was your thought process and what led you to wanting to be your own boss?
Well, because like for me, I don't like being told what to do. I'm more of a self-employed type of. I have more of a self-employed type of mindset that I want to call my own shots. You know what I mean? And so that's just how I think and feel.
No, that's what's up, man. So, how long you been owner operator now?
Going on 3 years.
So 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how'd you get that opportunity? Because you were jumping a lot of jobs. I mean, how did that come about?
Well, to be honest, I had a family member that helped me out with my first truck. It wasn't the best of truck, but it got me started. And then from there, I just kind of progressed on.
That's cool, man. So you've been
Right
in
now,
business. So you've been in business now for a couple years.
yes, sir.
Let us know one thing that you wish you would have known about being in business for yourself, so others can learn.
Save your money. You want to save your money, have the right mindset, be patient, and also just have a vision. Know what you set goals for yourself.
So when you say save money, any examples of some times where you didn't save money and you wish you would have?
Yeah. I mean, I done had plenty of times where I wish I would have saved more money. Like
I hear someone laughing in the back. Who's that?
That's my wife. She
is
know
beautiful.
First.
I can't even, you know what I mean? And I say that out of respect because
Right.
I got a lady.
I
but,
appreciate that, man.
She laughed a little bit when you said that.
Right.
So why was that?
You don't want to spend your money on frivolous things. Like, you want to make sure you, like, say for instance, the trucking business. You want to make sure you are putting money to aside every month. Every week. Okay, you make $2,000 that week. You want to make sure you're at least putting between $200 and $300 a week back.
I like that. So what was the big hitter? The first one that you were like, damn, I wish I would have done that to begin with.
Because see, when I first started driving as an owner operator, what I would do, I would just drive. I see these big checks, I'm like, wow. Automatically, I started fixing the truck up, but wasn't saving no money. Just fixing the truck up, putting the chrome, putting all the lights, the bumper, and all of that. And then when it came time for the truck to break down, which is going to break down, I didn't have the money. So now I'm looking poor mile, and I got to beg and borrow, and that just was a rabbit hole that you don't want to go down. I promise you.
Man, that's some good advice, man.
Yeah.
And so today, you want to show us a little bit the truth. I always try and get people to show us what owner-operators make. They always show the gross. They never want to show breakdowns or tell the truth of what type of money they're making. I see we got a couple paperwork here. Why don't you look at it, and then I'll take pictures of whatnot, and we'll put it into the video. But
all right, so a couple weeks ago, I did 2 loads from Miami to Coppell, Texas, and I did a load from Texas back down to Florida.
Okay, so what's that number? We're not talking gross here. Everybody always give me gross. What's the net on that?
The driver net on that was $3,200.
Okay, and that's for is that for a week's worth of work, or is that for just the 2 loads that you did?
That was basically like 4.5 days worth of work.
4.5 days. So on average, and I'll put these on the screenshot so people can see this. On average, how much are you netting a week after fuel and everything?
After fuel, everything, all the deductions, $3,000.
So $3,000.
Good number.
So we're looking at about $10,000 to $12,000. Now that's still 1099, right?
Yes, sir.
So you still got to do your taxes, write-offs, and all this.
Yes,
and that.
sir.
Some people are telling me they're making $40,000 gross, and that number could be true. It could be 30, it could be 40. But remember, people, that's gross numbers.
Right.
So this is a man right here just letting you guys know that when you look at these numbers, the net, I know some people's gross are different if determining on dependents, if you have kids or a house or what have you. But for the most part, people aren't really getting crazy rich out here. You ain't becoming a gazillionaire out here. But my question to you is, would $10,000 to $12,000 a month, would that change your life?
Yes, sir. If you manage your money right.
So, is this the most money you've ever made?
Yes, sir.
What were you doing before trucking?
What I was doing before trucking was just working at like little penny hand jobs like Winn-Dixie, Kmart.
Kmart. Well, I ran Kmart. I just ran when I was a kid. I'd get lost on purpose, so I couldn't find my mom, and then they give me free Slurpees.
Olive Garden, places like that.
Yeah. So, what kind of checks were that looking like when you were working retail and waitering and things like that?
$100 and some dollars every 2 weeks or so. $200 every 2 weeks.
It felt like nothing, right?
Nothing. You can't really do anything with that.
It's really hard in America to live off minimum wage, right?
It would kill you. It would kill you nowadays, especially nowadays, because nowadays everything just skyrocketed up, and the cost of living is just so high. It's hard to just make it off pennies.
I heard that. I heard that. No, I appreciate your transparency.
Yeah.
And we'll put a couple of those numbers so people can see things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we were talking off camera.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't working that hard, are you?
No, sir. Honestly, to be honest, a lot of times I take 3 or 4 days off each
Really?
week. Yeah, a lot of times. Yeah, and
Why are you taking so much days off?
just to be home with the family and stuff like that, and kind of exercise my right to be able to take off. You know, I just kind of take off here and there for business, and like I said, for my family and stuff like that.
That's great, man. How much have you grossed so far for the year? We got
Already,
that paperwork out there?
Yes, sir. For this year, I'm already up and over 100 grand.
Let me see that.
This year to date.
You gonna let me keep this paperwork?
Yes.
I could take out all the names and numbers and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So let's see, Mother Truckers. My man is here at $101,000 already. It's November. You still got 2 more months left, right? And this is a man that's chilling half the time, right?
And keep in mind, I didn't throughout the whole year in total, I done probably took off in all like 3 months out the whole year. 3 months in total.
So, you know, that's one thing we don't talk about enough is a lot of people, when you're working these minimum wage jobs, and there's no disrespect to people when I say that, but when you work in these jobs and you're making $20,000 a year, if you were able to find a way to live off of that at that time, why is it now that you make $100,000, you can't buy back some time, right?
Right.
And so I think that's dope that you guys are finding a way to make it work within your means and buy back some time.
Right.
Because, man, people get hungry and they just keep on chasing.
Right.
And so, you know, it might take you a little bit longer to grab the bag, but going from making $25,000 a year to making over 100,
You can see a big difference, I promise you.
that's cool, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Anything you want to let people know about your channel, or what you want to let people know so that they could, you know, as they subscribe to your channel, they could see what they're going to find on it?
Well, what you're gonna find on my YouTube channel is a lot of like DIY stuff, vlogging style type of content, and just basically trucking stuff in general. You know, trucking wise. You might even see some interviews. Who knows?
There it is. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. Is there anything else on your mind you want to let people know? Because I'll cut it up and edit it up, so you'll look good.
If you're thinking about getting into trucking, it's well worth it. If you're thinking about buying a truck right now, it's not worth it. You need to wait until the market kind of levels off, because right now the market is up right now. So they open pricing on trucks. But you might be asking yourself, is it worth it to be an owner operator? Yes, it's worth it.
Definitely. Sounds like it changed your life and your family's life.
Yes, sir.